Hello and welcome to Goldfish Supernova, a channel about video games. And I'm here with a revolutionary new idea. I'm going to play a video game and talk over it, something which has never been done before. I'll be at 1 million subscribers in no time. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII, a game I've played many times before, but ever since the E3 trailer for the remake came out, I've really wanted to play it again. It has been a while since I've done like a full playthrough of this game. So without further dilly-dally shilly-shallying, let's mosey. So this is the PS4 version of the game which recently came out. It's the same game that came out nearly 20 years ago, but it's been given a little bit of polish. It's, you know, they've smoothed off some of the rough edges just to make it look alright on modern TVs, but make no mistake, this is the game that came out nearly 20 years ago, and certain parts of it haven't aged well, but it is a really brilliant game and it has a fantastic story, and I'm just excited to share that with YouTube, even though I'm sure 1 billion people have done the same before, but well, this is me doing it this time. Also, and I'm definitely not editing this in later because I forgot to say at the time like an idiot, this version of the game also introduces trophies, and in this playthrough I'll be going for all of the trophies. Whenever I'm doing anything that's related to trophies, I will point it out on screen and I'll play a little noise like this, just so that you know that I'm doing something related to getting the trophies, just in case my stupid ass forgets to mention it. It's probably worth noting that I already have 2 of the trophies. I got them when I was testing the capture. All they are is for winning a battle and performing a limit break for the first time. Not especially hard. In fact, it would be really difficult to finish this game without doing these things. So we start with this scene of black with some twinkly bits, and then we have this lady who may or may not be important to the story, with some green stuff which may or may not be important to the story. Cue nostalgic music and loud walking. And we get our first look here at the city of Midgar, however you pronounce it. I always pronounced it Midgar. I'm sure there are plenty of things in this game that I've always pronounced wrong, which we'll find out along the way on our fight to Sephiroth, playing as Claude. So, 1997. I was 10 years old. I think I played this about a year or 2 after it came out, so I was 11 or 12. And it blew my child mind. I think it actually influenced most of the games I played after it, because I'm all about the RPGs now, and I think this was the one that really got me into them. So, these Lego-looking men here, those are the characters of this game. What you saw at the beginning there was a CG movie, which they sort of use for the more important action scenes in this game, but most of the game looks like this. Come on, newcomer, follow me. And this is Cloud, our hero. Quite a handsome fellow. As you can see, a bit of a ladies' man, and I'm sure you can see why. Though, something that has been updated for this newer version is Cloud now has a mouth. He didn't used to have a mouth. Still looks a bit blocky, and his arms kind of look like sausages with, you know, those strings that you have to cut, and then he's got like trotters for hands. So if you go into the menu, you can see that's what Cloud actually looks like, although he hasn't actually got a name at the moment, he's just ex-soldier. But yeah, in the 90s we had to use something called suspension of disbelief. That's what Cloud looks like, so whenever we see this we just kind of imagine that face on him. Right, so this guy has a potion. I know all the secrets to this game, you see. And I think 99.9% of people have played this game, but just in case anyone from the 0.1% who hasn't played it is watching, I do want to explain some of the sort of game mechanics, because I think it's quite a it's a, you know, nearly 20-year-old game. Some of the game systems might look a little bit jarring to someone who's just not used to games like this. Games have changed a lot in the last 20 years. So I'll try and keep it brief, but I will explain a few things just so that everyone's on the same page. So everything you just saw there, I will explain, don't worry. I just want you to get through that because I was explaining that I'm going to explain things. Wow, you used to be in Soldier, huh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? They seem to yell Avalanche, it's in capital letters. I assume that means yelling. He was in Soldier, Jesse. But he quit and is with us now. I didn't catch your name. Right, so, Cloud. Usually in these games I like to leave them named as they are. I mean, I could name him something like Fartmaster or Bumflaps, but let's just leave it as Cloud. Cloud. Cloud, I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. Oh, he just... so cold. Cloud, he's all uncaring and, you know, dark and mysterious and such. The hell are you all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Our target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. So. Oh. Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. And this is Barrett. A large, muscular gentleman. Press the directional buttons while pressing circle to run. He also likes breaking the fourth wall, does Barrett. Imagine Cloud standing there and Barrett's like, yeah, press the circle button to run, and Cloud's like, but what? What's the circle button? So, we seem to be playing as Cloud, an ex-military type. Seems to have been part of some sort of military. But now he's joined this small band called Avalanche. And, oh. So when that happens, it means that we've entered a random battle. The enemies in this game, you can't see them while you're running around. But you just sort of like trip over them. And Cloud does like to celebrate after each battle. So, as I was saying, before we were rudely interrupted, I'll secure our escape passage, you concentrate on the mission, Cloud. Jeez Louise, we're really gonna blow this huge furnace up? This'll be something to see. Yeah, we're here to blow up a reactor. To what purpose? I guess we'll find out. But, seems like there's some crime afoot here. Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No, after all, I did work for Shinra, you know. The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. Shrug. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. Weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just do it. Ah! Cloud, so edgy. Ouch! You're cutting me with your sharp edges. Alright, you come with me from now on. Oh god. So Barrett just walked inside of Cloud. In gameplay terms, that means that Barrett is now part of our party here. But yeah, Cloud now has a large muscular gentleman inside of him. Not the last time that'll happen in this game. Right, so. Code deciphered. You might have noticed there's a couple of characters called Biggs and Wedge. Biggs and Wedge appear in every Final Fantasy game since, I think it was Final Fantasy VI. And every game since then has had a Biggs and Wedge, and it is a reference to Star Wars. Think how many of our people risk their lives just for this code. Code deciphered. See, it looked like she just kind of mashed the control panel there, so did a bunch of people risk their lives for... Just mash the part, it'll be fine, the door will open. Phoenix Down. Phoenix Downs revive people in battle. In the next battle, I'll explain what actually happens in a battle. So far we've only had these like little battles that are over in an instant. It's quite hard to explain when everything's already dead. So, small band called Avalanche. We seem to be here to blow up this reactor. Little by little, reactors will drain out all the life, then that'll be that. Shrug, Cloud just doesn't care. It's not my problem. The planet's dying, Cloud. Think about the planet, Cloud. Nope. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo-guards come. Ah, security and the robo-guards, my favourite band. Oh, he's mad. Oh, but he's over it. And he's just going to go back inside Cloud. So there seems to also be some, well, stories like this, they've always got to have an evil corporation, and in this one it's Shinra, which Cloud seemed to work for at one point. And they're using these reactors to drain the life out of the planet to give people electricity. Or whatever the energy is called in this game. So, I'll just attack you. To explain a bit more about what's going on here. This bar at the bottom here is filling up. When that fills to the top, Cloud gets a turn and can choose to either attack with his weapon, cast some magic, or use an item, like a potion which heals, and you've got items that do various things. So I'll just attack. And it killed it. Ah, that famous victory music. You'll be hearing that a lot because they celebrate after every battle. Nope. So yeah, when you enter a battle like this, the good guys and the bad guys all line up very politely and take it in turns to hit each other. Just to explain a few things that are on screen here, so HP is the character's health. If that drops to 0, they get knocked out. If all the character's health drops to 0, then they're dead, and it's game over. MP is what you use to cast magic. It costs a certain amount of MP to cast a magic spell. Limit, every time a character gets hit, their limit bar fills up. And when it fills up to the top, they get to use some sort of big flashy spell called a limit break. It's kind of like a revenge thing. They get to do a big cool move. And you'll notice that we have both Cloud and Barret on our team. You can have up to 3 party members on your team in battle. Press X in front of a ladder to grab onto it, then use the directional buttons to climb up and down. Yeah, so Cloud is ex-military, but he never learned how to climb a ladder. He needs someone to tell him how to do it. You know, I mean, Cloud is probably involved in a lot of conflict, but no. Never had to climb any ladders. Receive potion. Found a potion. Oh, and here's how to climb a ladder again, just in case you forgot. But how do I do... Help! Help! I'm faced with a dangerous enemy! Oh wait, you just press X in front of a ladder to climb down it. And down another ladder. Cloud's nemesis, the ladder. Right, this happy character here is a save point. Oh, and I got a battle right on there. So the reason for these random battles is because it would be beyond the original PlayStation's technical limitations to show all these enemies on screen. So you just sort of like trip over them and then everyone lines up and starts hitting each other. It's just the way things were, you know, suspension of disbelief again. I think games these days still have these similar sort of turn-based systems, but I think they do a better job of disguising it, and it looks like it's just a normal fight going on. So, Barret's been hit enough, now we can use his limit break. Big shot. Kerblam. It didn't kill it, but it did do a lot of damage. The numbers that are popping up when you hit the enemy, that's the amount of damage that you're doing to them. Like our characters, every enemy has HP, and when you reduce that HP to 0, they die. But you can't see their HP. You just kind of got to keep hitting them until they die. So, I will save it. I won't make you sit through the boring save. Oh, don't want to quit the game. Alright, we have saved the game. Something I just wanted to show you. The PS4 version seems to have these, like, well, cheats in it. So, you can click the left stick in, and it speeds up the game 3 times. I think that's for, like, when you maybe, like, doing a bit of grinding, like just killing stuff to try and level up your characters. It makes it quicker. You've also got clicking the right stick, and it'll heal all your characters to full, and instantly fill up their limit break bar, which pretty much makes you invincible and kind of breaks the game. But okay, and oh, another battle. Oh no, we're being attacked from the back. We seem to be fighting some sort of, I don't know, they're wearing like frog suits or something. They make a very satisfying sound when they die, like. Wacha. Oh, also, when you win a battle, you get some experience and some AP. Experience, when you get enough experience, the characters level up. And they get stronger. AP levels up materia, but we'll look at that later. And you also get items and gil. Gil is the currency of this world, so it's money. Yeah, the other cheat is if you click both sticks in, you turn off the random battles, which... I mean, I know a lot of people seem to find the random battles annoying because you're running about, you just want to explore, and then, oh, now I have to fight something, but I feel like it's part of the game, you know, fighting stuff, it's... I think it's against the spirit of the game to turn it off, but I've seen a lot of people being quite happy that these things are in the game, saying like, ah, now I don't have to play the game? It's a weird idea to me. So I won't be using any of them on my playthrough because, like I say, I think it's against the spirit of the game. But if people want to play it and use them, that's fine. If you just want to experience the story, it's a good story, so go ahead. Do whatever makes you happy. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, I'll do it. Watch out! This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. Heads up, here it comes. And I'm gonna leave it on that cliffhanger. So, in the next episode, we'll be fighting our first boss. So I will see you next time. If you like this video, maybe subscribe. You might not be disappointed. Okay, bye.